It's 1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony, until one day a young man catches fire. This is Phoenix.
In Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 after we had our 2 go-rounds in our first ever stream in 2024 a few days or a couple weeks ago. Glad to be back in my favorite aircraft, the 737-800, that is still not available as far as I'm aware for 2024. So as they're working on that, in the meantime, let's kind of enjoy it. We got the beautiful Toronto FlyTampa scenery that I can personally vouch for and say it's one of the more accurate representations of the real thing in the sim, and glad to have some VATSIM online as well today. Let me check VATSPy to make sure they're still online. Yes, they are. Let me show you guys. Emil is in the house. Hello. There was a grain train on Saturday with 6 engines and like 112 loaded cars, and my friend got a horn show in a quiet zone. Wow, that conductor must have been super excited about having somebody spot them for him to break that quiet zone rule. What's going on, Emil? Welcome to the stream. Don't forget to hit that like button. I appreciate you guys joining. So here we go. This is the scene right now on VATSIM, on VATSPY. So we got Toronto Center has been online for 54 minutes. Hopefully they'll stay online, as I did get our pre-departure clearance, and we do have Atlanta Center online for about an hour and 17. So whether Atlanta will stay online by the time we get close is yet to be seen, but let's get in the PMDG 7.3, and we are in the WestJet livery today, as you guys can see, and it is real time, real weather today. So it's going to be a night flight to Charlotte. Let's hop in. It is dark, so what I'm going to do is get some flashlight going before we do anything. Let me turn the sounds of the sim up a little bit, so when we connect the ground power, everything will come alive nicely. Let's go ahead and turn on the battery, and I'm going to come down to my FMC here and request ground services. Ground power. Why does this look different? This is not how it... Hold on. Is there an update that I missed? Do we do it from here now? Oh, you do it from here now. Interesting. Okay, cool. So let's see. Ground power. Let's go ahead and request that. Interesting. I'm so used to getting it from here. Okay. That's fine. So ground power should be connected soon. There we go. Put the ground power on the bus, and let's get some lighting here before anything. Panel lighting. Let's get some lighting over here. Panel lighting. There we go. Now I can turn off my little handy dandy flashlight. Okay, so nav lights on. Let's start our flows from up here. So first I'm going to come up here and turn on our aiders and have them aligned. Starting to get aligned. Fuel pumps are off. In-flight entertainment system and cabin util, I'll turn that on. Window heat. And electrical hydraulic pumps, I'll turn that on now. I'll put packs on auto, so once we fire up the APU, we can get some conditioned air. It's really cold out in Toronto today. Very, very cold. And our cruising altitude, 360 today. And let's check the elevation, airport elevation for Charlotte Airport, which is 750 feet. Whoops. There we go. That's all set. Dash 8 100 approaching, 24 left at Toronto. Nice. You're on flight radar, Emil. Alright, looks good up there. I'm gonna need some more floodlight. Let's get that going as well on the FO side. Alright. Way too bright. Let's turn all these brightnesses down. Upper DU, lower DU, PFD, and MFD. Alright, nav database is good till 23rd of January, so we're good for now. Pause in it. We're in Charlie Yankee Yankee Zulu, and we're gonna grab the left GPS and just do a sanity check. It's matching the database, so we're good to go there. For our routes, origins YYZ, flight plan, So I don't see it for whatever reason. I don't see our flight plan in my files that I could load. Yeah, that's fine. I'll just do it manually. Sometimes it does that. KCLT, Charlotte. We are WestJet 350. Let's get the ATIS. Get some floodlight here as well for the MCP. Good. Toronto ATIS is 120.825. 120.825.
Toronto International Information Alpha weather at 2200 Zulu. Wind 270 at 11 gusting 18. Visibility 15. Showers in the vicinity. 3,800 scattered. Temperature -13. Dew point -17. Altimeter 3029er. Primary IFR approach ILS runway 24 left. Secondary IFR approach RNAV Yankee or ILS runway 23. Simultaneous parallel approach is in effect. Departure runway 23. Voice advisory. Aircraft filed RNAV Yankee approach equipped but unable to accept RNAV Yankee approach informed ATC. Goose and small bird activity in the Toronto International area. Advise if de-ice required, inform ATC that you have information. Alpha.
Alright, so I don't see any visible moisture outside. We're not going to do
Toronto International Information Alpha weather at...
We got Alpha on board, and we got our pre-departure clearance. Our transponder code 3221. Good. Bets 3 departure is what we're looking for. To Fox transition. Off runway 23. It's going to be a long taxi there. So let's get our routing. We're going to come over here and load our EFB up with the flight WestJet 350. I don't even know what KGSO is for our alternate. Let's check where that is. KGSO Airport. Piedmont Triad, interesting, in North Carolina. Okay, our routing is going to be Foxy Q145. So Quebec 145. Hotel Victor Quebec. And from there we're going direct Lima November Delta India Zulu. And from there we're picking up the Parker 4 to 36 right. Okay, so activate, execute. Departure off runway 23 is going to be Betsy 3. Foxy transition off runway 23, execute. And arrival is going to be the Parker 4. From Linz. We'll worry about the runway after. Okay, that looks good to me. Let's get some GSX boarding going.
Boarding requested.
And actually, let's put some fuel in as well. I want to get the APU on so we can get some conditioned air for the packs. On today's flight, I need, well, estimated zero fuel weight is 5,000 below our maximum, so we can take some extra fuel if we want. Block fuel 16.5. We could take like 16.8.
There are no passenger stairs. You will not see passengers visually.
So 16.8 is the fuel.
Good afternoon.
And that's confirmed. So now I can come over here and turn the left aft fuel pump on and fire up the APU. Beauty. Let's take a sneak peek at our route. So on the VATSIM departure, let me load it up in the charts here too so you guys can see as well. Oh, it needs me to log in, I think. Okay, well, let me just read it on the side. VATSIM for runway 23 is going to be climb heading 237 to 1100 feet, and then right turn climbing 245. Or as a sign, expect radar vectors to Morno and climb via the SID. So 5,000 is our initial, and runway 23 is runway heading 237. Good. Now we got a good APU. Let's go ahead and turn on the APU bleeds. Packs are going to start firing up, and packs are complaining that it's super cold. So let's go ahead and turn the temperature to towards the warmer side a little bit. AvGeek, welcome, welcome. I can go ahead and put the auto brakes to RTO from now, that's fine. And our IRSs are alive. Let's just step through the route real quick. Radar vectors to Morno, and then everything looks good from there, and we haven't put in a runway for Charlotte just yet. That's fine. Okay. Now, let's have a look outside actually. So we'll call it done. We'll call boarding done as soon as the baggage is done. So let's go, what do I want to do now? Let's put in our payload. Ground services, payload. Estimating zero fuel weight of 133.1. So we got about 163 packs. We got 163 packs. We got about 4,000 pounds of forward cargo and 5,000 aft cargo. So we can finish up the rest of the perf in it. For my planned fuel, I'll just read it off the side here to avoid going back and forth. $11.5 for the trip and contingency. Final reserves and alternate will be 4.5. Cost index 74, rather high cost index today. 360 on the cruising altitude, and top of climbs winds at 360 is 249 at 110. Good. Minus 50 is the temperature for our cruising altitude. Execute that, and that looks good. And one limit. Let's go over here, performance tool. So we are going runway 23 for takeoff, and we're gonna import aircraft details, import the weather, runway 23, winds are out of 26011, okay, so out of the west, cell temp 40, takeoff D rate 1. What thrust am I low? So 87.1 and 1, we'll go with 87.4. That's close enough, good. And I'll do a D-rated climb as well. And for our takeoff, I'm looking for 40, 41, and 46 on the numbers. Flaps 5, 40, 41, 46 in there. And trims 571. So I'm gonna go ahead and do nose up. Alright, that looks good to me. 571 set. V2 is 146, so V2 plus 15, 161. Just me. Welcome, dude. Welcome, my friend. Happy Monday to you as well, sir. So we are good on the MCP, 237 on the heading. 5,000 initial climb, 161. Flight directors going on. And we'll do LNAV, VNAV. Probably going to do a heading select after takeoff. We're going to be... beard looks amazing. Thank you, thank you. Takeoff, or not takeoff, traffic rings are on. Auto brakes RTO. Okay, that looks good to me. We're going to... reset GSX, and let's close up the doors. Now let's put the APU on the bus, and we got confirmed 16.8 on board of fuel. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on all our fuel pumps, and we don't need any center fuel pumps because nothing's in the center tanks today. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the passenger seatbelt signs. Forgot to arm that one actually, and the chimes. Seatbelt signs on. Test the ding dong. Alright, that looks good. Yaw dampers going on as well. Everything's good there. Let's go ahead and close up our doors. Ground services, door management. Let's go close all, which is closing now, and let's secure our parking brakes. Parking brakes set. That looks good. All right. Now I got a little checklist here that I had from before, but I never used. I decided to use it today for funsies. Parking brake set. So this is the pre-flight checklist. Parking brake set. Battery guard closed. Right there. It is actually kind of hard to see. Standby power guard closed. Left center fuel pump as required. Don't need it. Left aft fuel pump as required. APU start, it is on. If APU gen is on. Position lights on steady. Can get logo lights on as well. And I'm gonna go ahead and turn the beacon lights on. I'm about to start the engine soon. Cabin lights as required. Emergency exit lights guards closed. Passenger signs are on. Packs are auto. IRS mode selectors on nav. FMC has been set. PDC, we got our PDC for the flight plan clearance. Now transponder 3221. Speed in the MCP set. Runway heading set. Initial altitude 5,000 set. Yaw damper on. Window heat is indeed on. Flight altitude set up there. Let's just double check. 360 set. Landing altitude 750 set. Flight directors on. LNAV, VNAV as required. Baro minimums. I guess we can do that. So 569 is the field elevation. So we're going to 1569 for our thrust reduction. Acceleration altitude. I'll just do it on one side because it's annoying enough having to do it in the sim like this. All right. Altimeters 3029 set 3 times. Auto brakes RTO, comm radios are set, and doors are closed. Alright, let's go ahead and contact Toronto Tower 118.7. And still information alpha. All right. We got PDC identifier 133 Echo.
Yeah, the 3416 give way to WestJet 737 turning in front of you at Alpha Tango.
We'll give way to the WestJet in front of us at Alpha Tango.
All right. Toronto Tower, good evening. WestJet 350, Charlie 29, PDC identifier 133 Echo. We're ready for start and push.
WestJet 350, Toronto Tower, good evening. Read back correct. Push and start approved. Lane 4, tail southwest. Call for taxi.
Push and start approved. Lane 4, tail southwest. We'll call for taxi. WestJet 350.
Tower United 1, gate 169, ready for push and start.
United 1, push and start's approved. Lane 8, tail to the northeast. Call for taxi.
Approved, push, lane 8, tail northeast. We'll call taxi and up.
Wait, tail southwest. Doesn't that put our tail over there then? I'm just going to do nose right. Makes more sense. Excuse me. All right. Prepare for pushback and departure.
Tower, Canada 323, airborne at 1,300 for
Canada 323, contact departures 132.8, good night.
Departure 132.8.
Let's go ahead and remove the chocks as well. Yorsim CFI, what's going on? You're going to use a checklist. Might want you to go all the way around. They sometimes, if they have... So you think that he actually wants my tail this way, Yorsim CFI? I haven't looked at your checklist on stream yet, but I had a look at it earlier, and I'm just like, there's no visible moisture, so we don't need de-icing. But yeah, welcome, Yorsim CFI. I wonder if it's worth... Alright, I'll just ask him. And Tower, just for WestJet 350, confirm tail southwest will be facing the terminal.
WestJet 350 affirmative. If you push the other way, you'll jet blast everything at the terminal.
Completed.
Roger, WestJet 350, tail southwest, thanks. Oh, that's why. Jet blast, okay, cool. Now, how do I change it? Because I think I already said nose, interrupt pushback, yes. I hope this doesn't screw things up. Oh boy. Sometimes they do this weird, yeah.
250, 12, gusting 20.
I wasn't expecting that. Let's try this again.
Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push is completed and brakes are set.
Was that the 3416, sorry?
Yes, it was. United 3416, the wind's 250, 12, gusting 20, clear for takeoff, runway 23.
Clear for takeoff runway 23 for 3416.
Alright, squawking mode Charlie.
Hello, Captain.
So that means
We are ready
nose
for
to the
pushback.
left. Nose left, okay, cool. And parking brakes are set.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
And departure is going to be 132.8. I'm going to get that in there. 132.
Toronto Tower, player 1624 on lane 1, looking back.
Player 1624, runway 23, this is Delta, altimeter is 3029er, taxi via lane 1, Alpha Tango, Alpha Hotel.
Alpha Tango, Alpha Hotel, player
Locking gear.
1624.
Toronto Tower, good evening, sir. Air Canada 906.
Air Canada 906, round start.
Air Canada 906. We got Delta.
So apparently they want us to face this way.
And look around for JFK.
I hope I interpreted that correctly.
6 rider standby.
Just me had said smash that like button. Agreed. Thank you.
Yeah, the 3416, you still alive?
Do smash that. Okay, lane 4, no, tail west, yeah. I thought that's what we want, right? Tail...
On the tower, Canada 611, taxi.
I hope this doesn't... I hope that's what he
Canada
wants.
6711, roger, standby for traffic and running.
Commencing push. Due to icing conditions, please stand by until push is completed and brakes are...
Tower, United 1, lane 8, route taxi.
Oh, perfect. United 1, runway 23, this is Delta, altimeter is 3029, taxi via lane 8, Alpha Lima, Alpha Hotel.
Please go nose left, please go nose left.
Sorry, you're in step on, I presume, Alpha Lima, Alpha Hotel.
Alright.
United 1, affirmative, and Bay, this is Delta, altimeter is 3029, for runway 23.
Runway 23 and
Pipes
Delta, United 1.
off, isolation valve open, APU
Alright, who
on.
stepped on me?
Before start checklist, auto throttles. Armed. Left and right center fuel pumps as required. We don't need them.
3416, no problem. Give departure to
Aft
call
and
132.1.
forward fuel pumps on. Electric hydraulic pumps on. Anti-collision light. It's so dark, you can barely tell, but I think so. On. Parking brake set. Well, we're getting pushed, so not set. Ground equipment clear and engine areas clear. Let's go ahead and start them up. Alright, looks like we're getting pushed the right way, which is good. Starting engine number 2. Let's give it fuel.
Air Canada 6711, runway 23, it is Delta, altimeter 3029er, taxi via lane 7, lane 8, Alpha Lima, Alpha Hotel.
In from the Delta, altimeter 3029er, taxi via line 7, line 8, Alpha Lima, Alpha Hotel.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can
Player 1624, the wind's 25015, clear for takeoff, runway 23.
Wait for the starter to cut out.
Clear for takeoff, runway 23, 1624.
Alright, beautiful. Engine number 1.
Air Canada 906, clear to John F. Kennedy via the Kepta 3 departure, bump a transition, flight planned route, depart, runway 23, squawk 0320.
Air Canada 906, clear to KJFK, via the Kepta 3 departure, bump a transition, runway 23, squawk 0320, Air Canada 906.
Air Canada 906, read back correct, it is Delta, call back for push.
We check Delta, advise ready for push.
Fuel flow.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Alright. Starters should come out anytime. There we go. So we got 2 good engines. Let's come up here. Probe heat going on. And packs to auto. Isolation valve, auto. APU bleed off. And APU's on, or gens on the bus. And APU off. Engine start switch is continuous. Good there. Flaps set for departure, flaps 5. And trim's already set.
Flyer 1624, contact departures 132.8, good night.
Departures 123.84. 132.84, player 1624, good night.
Alright, flap set for departure. I think we're good. Good to go. Before taxi checklist, gens 1 and 2 on, probe heat on, wing anti-ice and engine anti-ice not required, packs, auto, isolation valve auto, APU bleed off, APU off, engine start switches continuous, flaps set 5, elevator trim set.
Tower, good evening, Sunwing
flight controls.
231 at stand 525,
Still flight control
pick up
test.
IFR clearance to Veradero, we have Delta on board.
Boeing 231 Toronto Tower, good evening. Clear to Veradero via the Beat 3 departure ARA transition. Flight plan route. Depart runway 23,
right.
squawk 2221.
Flight controls free and clear.
Alright, we are clear to Veradero via the Beat 3 departure ARA transition. Flight plan route, runway 23, squawk 2221 for Sunwing 231.
Sunwing 231, the readback correct? Call back for push.
Boy,
Roger, we'll call your push.
Recall is, we have something up there, but I think that's just a temperature thing. Not sure that's a big deal. Aircon. What does that mean? Should be normal. Alright, let's taxi. See if the ATIS updated at all. Alright, information Delta 270 at 11, gusting 18, minus 13, minus 17, altimeter 3029. So we got Delta on board.
Yeah, Tower Unit 1, holding short 23.
And the wind's 260 14, gusting 19. Clear for takeoff runway 23.
Clear for takeoff runway 23, another 1.
Tower WestJet 350 with information Delta ready taxi.
WestJet 350 runway 23, altimeter 3029er, taxi via lane 4, lane 3, Alpha Juliet, Alpha Hotel.
Okay, runway 23, altimeter 3029, lane 4, lane 3, Alpha Juliet, Alpha Hotel, WestJet 350. Alright, so we are on lane 4. It wants us to get on lane 3, which is the one over there. Good. And then left turn, right turn on Alpha Juliet, right turn on Alpha, left turn on Hotel. Alright, let's go. I'm going to go ahead and turn on my... Actually, let's do this turn first so we don't blind everyone in the terminal with our taxi lights. Do a quick brake check. Brakes are good. So hopefully I can even see where lane 3 is. It's kind of dark.
Yeah, the one contact departures 132.8, good night.
32.8, good night, yeah, one.
Okay, so lane 3 is the other side of this. That's lane 3 basically.
Canada 6711, wind 250 at 12, gusting 19, clear for takeoff, runway 23.
Clear for takeoff, runway 23, Canada 6711.
Alright, taxi lights please. Alpha Juliet's going to be that, and then it's going to be a right turn on Alpha. Alpha Juliet confirmed. And here we go, entering Alpha from Alpha Juliet now. Clear on the left, clear on the right. Taxi checklist, taxi to assigned runway, speed max 20 knots. Brakes, gyro, turn coordinator, check. Alright. Toronto scenery looks awesome at night. Looks really good. It's going to be a right turn on hotel.
Air Canada 6711, where are you going?
Uh-oh.
Fly by the route CK5.
Air Canada 6711 negative, you do not read the chart. The chart says you must remain on the assigned heading until departures tell you otherwise. Return to the runway heading immediately, heading 240, and contact departure immediately 132.8.
Oh boy.
Roger, turn right to heading 240 immediately, and then contact approach 132.8, Canada 6711.
Read the chart next time.
Sorry about that.
So we're going to go runway heading to 1100, then climbing right turn to 245. Alright, here's Alpha Echo, then it's going to be Alpha Delta, and then it's going to be a right on hotel. That guy really got a scolding from ATC. I haven't been yelled at for a while like that from VATSIM controllers. I would like to keep it that way. Thank you very much. Oh boy. Alright. Right turn Alpha Delta, and I'm going to skip that and go to right on hotel. Just making sure that's hotel, yep. Before I get yelled at. Hotel identified, good. Oh man. Clear on the left and clear on the right. So departure 132.8.
Westjet 350, the wind's 250 at 12, gusting 17, clear for takeoff, runway 23.
Clear for takeoff, runway 23, Westjet 350. Alright, clear for takeoff. Tara, engine start switches continuous, landing lights, runway turn off lights. Clear for takeoff, and good to go. I wonder if I have to go all the way from Quebec, or if I think it's normal practice to go from hotel, to be honest. Alright, final looks clear. Alright. Winds are gusting out of the west. Let's go to Charlotte. Stable. Set takeoff thrust. Takeoff thrust set. Engine indications normal. Airspeed's alive. Cross check. 80 knots. Throttle hold.
Rotate.
Rotate. Pause the rate. You're up. LNAV. Right turn.
Westjet 350, contact departure is 132.1. Good night.
Departure 132.8, Westjet 350, have a good night. Flaps 1, autopilot. Flaps up. Toronto departure, good evening, Westjet 350, 2,700, climbing 5,000.
Westjet 350 departures, get identified, climb 7,000.
Climb 7,000, Westjet 350. 7,000, LNAV, VNAV speed. And I'm going to go ahead and keep this heading. Heading select. 7,000, I see it. Let's go ahead and turn this off. Turn that off. And
Westjet 350, turn left direct Oakville on course, climb 15,000.
left direct Oakville on course up to 15,000, Westjet 350. Oakville, execute, LNAV, 15,000.
Again, at a 264, turn right heading 150, descend 3,000.
Toronto, we'll
right
see
turn
ya.
to 150 down 3,000, Air Canada 264.
Beautiful. There's the field.
Charlie Golf, Absolute, descending to 12,500. Island.
Direct Oakville on
Uniform
course.
Papa Zulu, Toronto, arrivals good ALS, runway 23, information Delta, altimeter 3029, descend 8,000.
That was a pretty smooth departure out of here. We didn't get yelled at like the other guy, thankfully. All right. Strobes, forgot, no problem. Beauty. Nice departure other than the strobe lights that we forgot. Going up to 15,000 and we're going to wait for 10,000 and speed up. Check the pressurization. And landing light's going to go off. I don't want my logo lights to pulsate.
What's that, 350 contact, center 125.77?
125.77 was it for WestJet 350?
Making out 264, turn right heading 210, intercept the localizer, cleared out approach, runway 24 left.
Yeah, 125.
Right turn 210, intercept the localizer 24 left, aircraft 264.
Alright, let's fly the aircraft first. Passing 10,000, we're going to go lights off, pressurization.
4048, you're identifying.
Starting to pressurize, cabin altitude 2,000.
And
we're speeding
you
up.
identified just in the code change. There's no need for the ident, but plan runway 24 left.
And Toronto Center, hello, WestJet 350, 11,000, climbing 15,000, direct Oakville.
WestJet 350, Toronto Center, hello, climb flight level 230.
Climb flight level 230, WestJet 350. Alright, up to 230 we go. Now here's a question, how do we know if we're in visible moisture at night when everything's dark? Like here you can, I guess, kind of tell that you're going through clouds. But it's -8 on the TAT. I'm going to go anti-ice on, just till we get above this layer.
WestJet 350, contact Cleveland Center 119.87.
119.87, WestJet 350, good night.
Right.
Cleveland Center, good evening, WestJet 350, 14,400, climbing, flight level 230.
WestJet 350, Cleveland Center, roger.
Alright. Beautiful departure out of Toronto. Quick after takeoffs. It's more like the climb checklist. Landing lights off, fasten seatbelt signs. I'll go ahead and release the packs. And center fuel pumps not required. And let's
Delta
go
1398, exit down to Tango, take Tango, Juliet 9 to the ramp, good night.
Off.
Alright, down to Tango, we'll take Tango, Juliet 9 to the ramp.
And passing transition altitude soon. Standard on the barrel, standard set 3 times. There we go. Looking good. So this is what your SimCFI was talking about for his checklist. He came up with a checklist for de-icing, on-ground de-icing. So this is kind of the process you go through to determine if you need to de-ice your aircraft or not before your departure. The Clean Aircraft Concept, CAC, prohibits aircraft takeoff when ice, snow,
WestJet 350, climb and maintain flight level 360.
Climb and maintain flight level 360, WestJet 350.
Delta 2476 at pilot's discretion, descend and maintain flight level 240.
FPD 240, Delta 2476.
Alright, let's see. Alright. Clean Aircraft Concept prohibits aircraft taking off when ice, snow, or frost are on critical surfaces. This policy is essential for flight safety. So Clean Aircraft Concept. This is meant for airline operations in MSFS, but use your own procedures if you have access to them. At any point, you or any flight crew member notices contamination on any critical surface, flight crew are required to get de-iced prior to takeoff. So by visible moisture, we mean rain, snow, mist, fog, etc. Critical surfaces, of course, we mean the wings, control surfaces like the rudder, ailerons, and the elevators, of course, propellers, the rotating parts that provide thrust, the horizontal stab, vertical stab, upper surface of the fuselage. Oh, interesting. So the upper surface of the fuselage is also considered a critical surface. I never knew that, because I guess it affects the how do I explain? The boundary layer, that's the word I was looking for. So de-ice checklist. Number 1, at gates, 0 degrees and below and visible moisture, you need de-ice. So if it's freezing basically and below freezing and visible moisture, taxi to de-icing pad with both engines on and engine anti-ice on, no wing anti-ice as they will get sprayed. De-ice type 1 and 4 if your aircraft rotating speed is above 100 knots. Type 1 and 3 if your rotating speed is below. Interesting. De-ice config procedure for your aircraft. Taxi to runway, engine anti-ice on, wing anti-ice off. Don't cook the fluid. Makes sense. Engine ice shed procedure. So I guess that's maybe upping the N1 a little bit, giving it some thrust before takeoff. So I guess this is the second situation. If you're 0 degree, okay, so it just basically, if you're 0 degrees or below with no visible moisture, then no de-ice required. If you're 0 degrees or below with
Delta
visible
2476,
moisture,
I have an amendment to your clearance advise when you're ready.
Yeah, go ahead
no
for
critical surface
2476.
contamination, no
Delta
de-ice required.
2476, after bones, fly the bones to arrival.
Okay, bones, and then bones 2 for Delta 2476.
The third situation would be
correct.
if you're at the gate, ice frost observed on critical surfaces during walk-around and no visible moisture. Okay, so there's a third case where even if there is no visible moisture, but you see buildups on the critical surfaces, you still need it. But type
Delta
1
1454,
only.
Cleveland Center, good evening.
Type 1 only unless further icing conditions exist, then you refer to condition 1 where you get what? Type 1 and 4, was it? Yeah, okay. Cool, so check this out. It's by your SimCFI. He made his own kind of de-icing procedures. Whoever's interested in it, I could send you the Google Doc, but pretty cool. Learned something new.
Cleveland Center, United 486, radio check.
United 486, loud and clear.
All right.
Delta 2476, descend via the Bones to arrival, except you can delete all speeds. The Detroit altimeter is 3041.
Okay, descend via the Bones and delete speeds 3041 for Delta 2476.
United 1, cross Phillipsburg, Papa Sierra, Bravo at flight level 250.
Phillipsburg, flight level 250, United 1.
Cleveland Center, United 486 is a Type 737-800 at stand Charlie 7 at Cleveland, requesting IFR clearance to Denver with local METAR.
On both wings.
And the United calling at Cleveland, call Cleveland approach on 124.0.
Sorry, Cleveland approach on 124.0, United 486.
Let's see if I can bring my Navigraph charts back. Confirm that you are authenticated to Navigraph and that this is a valid airport. How do I confirm that I'm authenticated?
Delta 801 Cleveland.
It's not my subscription.
You're on the ground at Pittsburgh.
It's working on the side here.
Delta 801, I'm working through your flight plan right now. I'm just double checking your altitude.
Okay, I can go lower if you want, no problem.
No, I think it'll be fine. I'm going to send it to you in a PDC in about 3 seconds.
Okay, thanks.
Alright, we're estimating Charlotte 0035, so in about an hour and 12 minutes. So let me see, let me mentally review that de-icing procedure to make sure I understood it. So there's 3 scenarios that you need de-icing for your aircraft when you're on the ground prior to takeoff. Scenario 1 is if it's below 0 degrees, so freezing, and there is visible moisture, then you taxi with your engines on to the de-icing pad.
Data 1, your discretion, call me for taxi.
With the engine anti-ice on and wing anti-ice off, and you receive Type 1 and Type 4 fluid. And then you taxi to the runway with your engine anti-ice on, wing anti-ice off.
And I have
That's
problem.
the first scenario. The second scenario is, I believe it was, if it's below 0, but there is
US
no
Air
visible moisture,
103 Cleveland Center, just verify your flight level.
no contamination observed, such as ice.
US Air 103, roger. Show you at 308. Just verify you're on standard 2992.
Just waiting for the ATC to stop talking.
Yeah, no problem. That's why we check.
So yeah, second scenario is if below 0, but no visible
United 1, you leave my
moisture
airspace. The New York Center is closed. Radar service is terminated. Frequency change. Actually, you know what? Hold on, let me see if I can just hand you this straight to Washington. Let me see if they'll do this. Hold on.
Roger. Then the third scenario where it's below freezing, but there is no visible moisture, but you do observe critical surface contamination, like on the top of the fuselage it was, on the vertical stab, on the horizontal stab, on the wings leading edges. Then in that case you still need
one contact Washington Center 133.72. Good night.
1 only,
3372. Thanks. You know what? Bye bye.
So yeah, pretty good procedure developed by your sim CFI. He has a Google Docs there that I'm sure he's willing to share with whoever's interested. So if you wanna kick your simulation up to another realism level and do actual de-icing procedures before you take off, make sure to read that Google Doc. And we got about 1,000 feet to go till cruise, flight level 360. And like I said, I have no idea how to fix this. Oh, there we go. Scan this QR code with your smartphone, follow the link to authenticate.
Southwest 45, 23, Cleveland Center, good evening.
Easy peasy, let's do it. 1,000 feet to go. There we go, approve, allow, Navigraph account linked. There we go.
Delta 2476, you can delete all the speeds on the arrival, expect ILS 2 and left.
Alright,
delete speeds, expect 2 ILS 2 and left at Detroit for Delta 2476.
We're over Meadville.
Air Canada 323, you're leaving my airspace, Indy's closed, radar service is terminated, frequency change approved, bye-bye.
So for charts, we're expecting to use the Parker 4 our nav arrival from Fox, what was it, Lynn's transition. So we're going to get that in there, pinned. For the approach, I'm not sure what runway they're using in Charlotte. I don't think we have the ATIS just yet. Yeah, it's too far out, so we'll worry about the approach later, but for now, let's make sure we have all the waypoints that we require on the arrival from Linz. We're expecting to go to Citus, however you say that. So Linz, Citus, good. From there, we're going to Willem for 240 or above at 270. From there, we're going to Susan, 170 or higher, 270.
Delta 801, turn your transponder on for me.
200 or lower at 250, good. And then I guess from there it depends what transition, like for the runway, right? So
there you are, Delta 801, runway 28 center taxi via Echo.
This is the transition for 36, and if they're landing to the south, then from Parker, it's going to go over tracking 157 to Nicoma. And then from there, it's going to go
good evening, Southwest 21.
Bolton and Camper for the vectors for the 18s. So we'll see once
Southwest
we get
2126, Cleveland Center, hello.
Closer to Charlotte. We'll see which way they're landing.
Cleveland Center, Alaska 2, inbound Carroll, 8.5 at
so let's
330.
aim for
Alaska 2, Cleveland Center, hello, cross Bucko, flight level 250.
Let's aim for 180.
250 Bucko, Alaska 2.
We'll put a fixed ringer on Parker, 180. That means we have 18,000 feet from 360 to lose. Times that by 3, that's 30, 40, 54. We'll call it like 57 out. We'll start our descent just as a graphical representation so I don't forget. Alright, cool.
Southwest 4523 at pilot's discretion, descend and maintain flight level 240.
And it does look like Atlanta Center is still online. Hopefully they'll remain online, and we have Charlotte approach. Beautiful. Let me show you guys where we're at. Right now we are in the middle of Cleveland Center's airspace. WestJet 350s right here. And looks like we're gonna go pretty much through Indiana airspace. Or maybe even skim the DC airspace, so we might go to DC Center, so we might just have full ATC all the way. That's why I picked this route today. Love my VATSIM ATC online. We're doing about a 401 knots across the ground, 473 true, so we got a pretty... We got like 73 knots of headwind. 100 knots right quartering headwind. So that's slowing us down. Oh well.
Cleveland Center, Alaska 2, vacating 330-4250.
Alaska 2, thanks. Delta 1454, cross Kozar at flight level 300.
Let's check flight radar. Let's see.
Delta 1454, cross Kozar at flight level 300.
Flight radar. Kilo Charlie Lima Tango.
Good evening, Air Canada 906, flying level 230.
Air Canada 906, Cleveland Center, hello, climb and maintain flight level 350.
Alright, let's see what's going on in Charlotte. IRL. Looks like they're landing north. So yeah, these guys are all lining up to go to the...
climbing to 13,000 for flight level
36 Center.
Sunwings 231, Cleveland Center, roger.
Let's see where they're landing. So aircraft on final right here. We have Endeavor 5052 from JFK on final for 18 left. Or, excuse me, 36 left. So they're landing north. Yeah, taking off and landing north. So why don't we expect, so we're coming this way from the north. I bet you they'll probably give us, we're gonna go downwind. I want to say center. They might give us 18 or 36 center.
And center Delta 801, just to make sure I'm clear to climb.
It depends how closely they're following.
Delta 801, appreciate that. Cross runway 321 Echo.
In real world, 36 center and right are being used for takeoff. So should I program 36 left? We'll go with 36 left until told otherwise. That sounds good to me. So I'll set us up for 36
532, Cleveland Center. Roger, good evening.
So in that case, if we're landing to the north, we're going from Parker to Pakin, to Thack, to Barbecue, to Cedix, to Val. And then do we need a Via for the approach? Let's see. We'll expect 36 left. From Wellet, Nux, nope, we don't need to, we'll just, we won't even do a via, we'll take it from Canuck 11 out. Or you know what, it doesn't hurt. We'll load up the approach via Wellet, and if ATC doesn't take us out that far, then all good. We won't use
Center
it.
Delta 801.
Better have it and not use it than, you know, not have it and need it, so.
Delta 801, the wind's 230 at 7, fly heading 280, runway 28 center, clear for takeoff.
Heading 280, clear for takeoff, 28 center, Delta 801.
Air Canada 906, clear direct to X-stall.
Alright, X-stall, Air Canada 906.
So let's check this out, make sure we're happy with it before we execute. So we're going to Clinton and 80 miles out from Clinton. We are basically to the
Alaska
north.
2, contact Washington Center 133.72. Good night.
Hotel
we're
Victor,
Washington, thanks
Quebec.
for service.
Then we join Linz on the arrival. Citus, Willem, Susan, Parker, Pakin 15,000 to 12, between 12 and 15.
Southwest 4523, descend via the Browns for arrival, Cleveland landing south, the altimeter 3043.
Via the Browns for arrival, Cleveland landing south.
Yeah, between 12 and 15, and then FAC 12000 at 250.
Southwest 4523, you can resume the published speeds at Browns.
Alright, that looks good to me. Execute.
Negative, there is a speed restriction before, there is a speed restriction there though, but you can just resume, delete it until Browns.
Okay, well, delete the speed restriction until Browns.
We have Lieutenant Delta 702, flight level 330.
We got 11,600 pounds of fuel on board.
Delta 801, say your altitude.
2,000.
We're doing Mach 0.81.
Delta 801, radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 200, clear direct to Briggs, route Bravo Sierra Victor.
200, direct to VOR, Delta 801.
So I'm going to go ahead and...
Actually, Delta 801, you're clear direct,
not 360,
clear direct to Roland.
Left.
Okay, to the intersection, Roland, thanks for 801.
Delta 702, Cleveland Center,
set it
roger.
up until I get the ATIS. There's no point in doing it twice. Yeah, KCLT ATIS is not out yet. We're not in range.
Cleveland Center, hello, United 1561 on the ground, you're at Buffalo with information Bravo, holding short of South Tower, ready for taxi, runway 23.
United 1561, runway 23, taxi via, I believe, oh, hold on one second, let me pull up the chart. Is that Kilo right in front of you?
We're holding short of Delta.
Alright, United 1561, runway 23, taxi via Juliet Alpha, cross runway 32.
Juliet Alpha, cross runway 32, runway 23, United 1561. And runway 231, we're leveled off at flight level 230. We cleared to our cruise of 340.
Alright, that was 201, Sunwings 231, climb and maintain flight level 340.
Alright, up to flight level 340, thank you.
Who was the other one?
WestJet 2311 Heavy, climbing through 323 for 350.
WestJet 2311, Cleveland Center, good evening.
Delta 2476 has the airport when it helps.
Delta 2476, Roger, do you want me to vector or you want to take the visual from there?
Let me take a visual from here for 2476.
Hey, thanks for making my life easy. Delta 2476, cleared visual approach, runway 21 left. The wind is 23014, runway 21 left, clear to land.
All right, clear for the visual, 21 left, clear to land, 21 left, Delta 2476, and not a problem.
Good day. Southwest 1838, sorry for the delay. Flight level 390.
Southwest 1838, Cleveland Center, roger. Southwest 1838, you're going to stay at 39, you're going up to 41.
39 is fine.
Roger. Southwest 2126, clear direct to Bucko.
52 climbing flight level 390.
Southwest 2126, clear direct to Bucko.
Direct to Bucko, Southwest 2126.
I stepped on someone, say again?
Yes, that was the Southwest 952 climbing flight level 390.
Southwest 952, Cleveland Center, hello. Say your final altitude.
It will be flight level 390, Southwest 952.
Roger.
Trying to get my Sim Toolkit Pro overlay to come on the screen. Yeah, I guess I gotta do it before I start OBS. That's fine. We'll use it for the landing rate anyways.
United 1561, fully ready runway 23.
United 1561, the wind's 290 at 11, runway 23, clear for takeoff.
23, clear for takeoff, United 1561.
Alright. Just cruising along. 127 knots from the quartering rate. No problem.
Air Canada 906, contact Boston Center 134.7. Good night.
4.7 Air Canada. Bye-bye.
Cleveland Center, Delta 702, request direct to X call. Delta 702, let me take a quick look, stand by. Appreciate it. Delta 702, I can do you one better, how about direct pond set? That'll work, thank you. Delta 702, clear, direct to pond set. Direct pond set, Delta 702, thanks.
So hard to get it. Microsoft 2020 still got it, as long as we got the CRJ and we got the PMDG 7.3. It's still relevant as far as I'm concerned. Plus, what about all these sceneries that we have? Are they compatible yet or not? Anybody know?
Yeah, 1561, say your altitude.
At least are some of the sceneries that we have for 2020 available for 2024 yet?
Yeah, 1561, radar contact, climb and maintain, flight level 380, remain on runway heading for now. I'll have on course for you shortly.
30, runway heading 1561.
United 1561, clear direct to Chap.
Clear direct Chap, United 1561.
Our ground speed has deteriorated to 377 now. The winds keep getting stronger and stronger.
Kibler Center, very good evening, American 11 flight level 300 to 350 direct to Uzi.
Air Canada 1311, Cleveland Center, roger.
Cleveland Center, United 486, with you climbing through 11,000, direct to Ale.
United 486, Cleveland Center, hello, climb and maintain, flight level 340.
Climb and maintain 340, United 486.
WestJet 350, contact Indy Center 119.55, good night.
119.55, WestJet 350, good night.
UBS 1581, radar contact, climb and tape all 360.
I'm taking flight with 360 Russell, direct tidy at this time.
UBS 1581, how about clear direct noob?
Oh, direct noob, UPS 1581.
Indy Center, good evening, WestJet 350, flight level 360.
WestJet 350, Indy Center, hello.
And WestJet 350, can we step away for 5 minutes?
WestJet 350, make it as quick as you can, please.
Quick as we can, WestJet 350. Alright, I'll be right
Indy
back.
Center, good evening to Air Force 1380.
I'll be right back, guys.
Air Force 1, Indy Center, hello.
Indy Center, Delta 1734, flight level 370.
Delta 1734, Indy Center, hello, squawk ID.
Squawk ID, Delta 1734.
Delta 1734, radar contact, 15 miles south of Hazard, I'm at Depot 370.
Maintain 370, Delta 1734.
Air Canada 323, Indy Center, hello, squawk ID.
Indy Center, Delta 1240, flight level 370, about 15 miles southeast to Appleton.
Delta 1240, Indy Center, hello, radar contact, it's going to maintain flight level 300.
Said maintaining flight level 300, Delta 1240.
Air Canada 323.
What express Rockwood 10 descending to flight 320, 8 miles from nav speed.
And I'm sorry, I stepped on whoever was trying to check in. Say it again.
What express Rockwood 10 is descending to flight 320, checking in.
World Express, I-14 Indy Center, low, squawk ID. Oh, never mind, there you are. I found you. World Express 514, descend via the Jackie 6 arrival, and Cincinnati's landing south, Cincinnati altimeter 3051.
Roger, descend via the Jackie 6 with, World Express African.
Indy Center, Learjet 417 Bravo Alpha, flight level 380.
Or 417 Bravo Alpha, Indy Center, hello.
Indy Center, Emirates 212, checking in, flight level 330.
Emirates 212, Indy Center, hello, squawk ID. Emirates 212, radar contact 20 miles northwest of Newcomerstown. Delta 1240, contact Cleveland Center now, 119.87.
119.87, Delta 1240, good night.
MS212, contact Cleveland Center now 119.87, see ya.
119.87 for MS212.
Alright, what did I miss? WestJet 350, we're back.
WestJet 350, New Center, roger.
Perfect.
Indy Center, US Air 103 with you 360, good afternoon.
Yes, sir, 103, Indy Center, hello. I'm going to reroute for you, advise ready, copy.
Okay, we're
Alrighty,
about
for
52
US Air 103,
to the
ready for
northeast
reroute.
of Hotel Victor, Quebec.
Yes, Air 103, cleared to the Chicago Midway Airport via direct D Rose as Delta Romeo Oscar Sierra Echo join the Fisk 6 arrival.
Alright, so we're direct Delta Romeo Indigo Sierra Echo for the Fisk 6 arrival for US Air 103.
Yes, Air 103, reback's correct.
Okay, it looks like we got the Charlotte ATIS in range now. Frequency 121.15. Arrival ATIS 121.15. Let's go ahead and switch to the second radio, backup radio. And 121.15. Cool.
Sorry, was that direct Rose for US Air 103?
-15. Affirmative, D Rose, Delta Romeo Oscar Sierra Echo.
Welcome.
Approaches and expect visual approach 3FIXR, 3FIXC, 3FIXL. Notices to air missions runway 5, 23 closed. Runway 5, 23 available for taxi. Transponders required to be on while operating on runways and taxiways. Bird activity within the airport. Brief and call hold short instructions with call times. Advise on initial contact. You'll have information call.
Okay, information Gulf.
Charlotte Airport arrival information call 22520.
And look at that wind, it's getting stronger and
020
stronger.
at 7. Visibility 10. Sky clear below 12,000. Temperature -1.
Air Canada 323, contact Atlanta Center now 132.907.
Altimeter 3041. Uncanny approaches and 2. Expect visual approach 3FIXR, 3FIXC, 3FIXL. Notices to air missions runway 5, 23 closed. Runway 5, 23
we'll keep it
available
36
for
left.
taxi. Transponders required to be on while operating on runways and taxiways. Bird activity within the airport. Brief and call hold short instructions with call time. Advise on initial contact. You'll have information call.
Alright, we got Gulf.
Indy Center, good evening. This is Piper 23 Mike Zulu climbing through 4,200.
So let's go ahead, now that we got the ATIS and we're fairly certain they're landing
Number
north.
23 Mike Zulu.
We're going to go ahead and set up
identity.
for 3-6 left, and if they give us 3-6 center or 3-6 right, then so be it. But
Piper 23 Mike Zulu.
I'll go ahead and set up for 3-6 left based on what I see on flight radar. It looks like they're doing 3-6 left, so we'll go with that.
Even in Oceanic 1078 with you at flight level 340, flying direct India uniform VOR.
Let's get the approach. Full screen that. Okay, we're expecting ILS 3-6 left. Now it's the visual, but we're gonna back it up with ILS. ILS frequency is 110.15. India X-ray uniform is the identifier. 003 is the final approach course. We're expecting, well, we're programming it from the IAF Wellet, but we're expecting radar vectors to the final, to the ILS minimums 944. Let's go ahead and set that. This is, in my opinion, the most annoying part of dealing with the 7.3 in the sim, just not being able to physically twist these EFIS knobs.
Number 23 Mike Zulu, I did not observe reset transponder squawk 1460.
And then ILS minimums on the FO side as well.
1460, pilot 23 Mike Zulu.
Number 23 Mike Zulu, ready to contact.
944 set on my side.
10 miles south of the Lincoln Airport. Cincinnati altimeter is 3051, cleared out of the Cincinnati Class Bravo airspace at 7,000.
For ILS 36 left, we're expecting 36 left from Charlotte.
Cleared out of Class Bravo at 7,000.
Dated 9 June 2023, effective 15th of June. Obviously, we ignore that part. It's way outdated because it's the sim. 110.15 is the frequency set on my side and your side FO. Final approach course 003, set on my side and your side. Glide slope check at Nelson 2500, and that's 6.6 from India X-ray uniform, localizer.
Indy Center 1797.
ILS minimum is 944, set on both sides. If we have to go miss, climb to 1200, then left turn, climbing to 4000 outbound on the Charlotte VOR 310, radial 310 to Budk International 16 DME and hold. It's going to be a parallel entry into the hold. It's all going to be LNAV'd, or we're going to get missed approach instructions from ATC, probably heading and altitude. We're going to expect to see approach lighting system with sequence flashing lights and PAPIs. And RVR 1800 or half mile to shoot the approach. Obviously, we're expecting visual. Weather's good in Charlotte today, so we're good there. Any questions? No questions. Okay, thank you. We're going to go here. Just get a text version of the weather as well, just to kind of cross-check it. So, as of 17:52, so it's actually an hour old. Probably wait for newer weather. Let's get our descent stuff. Forecasts. I want it at, give me it at 300, give me it at 200, and give me it at 100. And can we request it? Let's see if that works. Forecast uplink ready. So how do I load it? There we go. But the problem is now it's going to load it at these. I wonder if I could erase it and then let's try again. 310. Or no. Let's do this. Let's go request it. I'm just doing this because I'm curious. Because I know you can pre-select the altitudes that you want it at. We'll wait for that to say load. Okay. Or did I have to do this before that? If I go here, 300, 200, 100, what happens? Load. Okay, I just have to click execute and then load. Now it's gonna, there we go. So we got it at 300, 200, 100, beautiful. Execute that, and the altimeter is 3039er. Execute. We're direct
Indy
links.
Center, Frontier Flight 662 will with you 300.
Frontier Flight 662, Indy Center, Squawk 10.
So the final approach course, the
Welcome back there,
inverse
Frontier
of it
Flight
for the radial infix is going to be 183. So I'm going to put a fixed ring around it. So for
Center
extra
November 397 off Mike 210 direct
awareness
route.
right here, I'm going to put 183.
397 Alpha Mike, Indy Center, hello, descend via the, correction, descend across,
and a 5 mile fixed ring around that.
actually you're at 210 now, that's fine for now.
Roger 397 off Mike.
That looks good. Look at that crab angle right now. We got, wow, like 20 degree crab angle, 18 degree crab angle. That's crazy, guys. 154 is pretty much a direct crosswind.
Indy Center, Southwest 1797. We'd like to step
Ground
away.
speed
We have
388,
wireless
even though we're
headphones.
doing
We can
Mach
still hear
0.8.
it. Just take us a couple minutes
That's
to
crazy.
respond.
Southwest 1797, Indy Center, roger.
Let's do our performance calculation for the landing. So currently, let's see, we're currently at 142.5. We're expecting to land with 7.3 on board for fuel. We have 9, so pretty much 2,000 pounds less. So 140.5 is our gross weight for landing, anticipated anyway. 140.5. Can I do it like that? Or do I have to put 14500? Maybe like that. Select runway 36 left. Import the weather.
Smoke 3738,
we have
Indy
new
Center,
weather
the
information
Indiana,
as well.
correction, the Columbus altimeter 305, runway 28 left, taxi
So
to Charlie.
we have 9,000 available. We only need 5,600 with a VREF 5 knot additive V approach speed of 151. So if I put 140.5, 151, so 146 VREF plus 5 knots. And auto brakes 3. Now what if I want to? Okay, we'll keep it 3. We'll go hard on the brakes. Vacate a little bit earlier. In case there's traffic behind us. We are on VATSIM, so. Alright, that looks good to me.
EPS 1581, contact at Atlanta Center now, 126.42.
Or Atlanta Center 126.42, UPS 1581. Talk to you in a bit.
So.
Smoke 3738, ready to go short of 211.
Alright, we are on a left downwind
Smoke
for
3738, the Columbus winds 23012, fly the runway heading, runway 28 left, clear for takeoff.
Runway heading up to 5,000, 28 left, clear for takeoff.
And if they give us 36 center, what I can do is this. It's going to be visual anyway, so performance tool, if I go 36 center, you can see that it's this, let's see, we have more distance available. So there's actually 1,000 feet more longer than 36 left. So there you go. Hell, we'll even do it for 36 right, just so we're... yeah, 36 right is pretty similar to 36 left. So with auto brakes 3, we're good on all 3, so we can just do a side step if we need to. We're about
Indianapolis Center,
37
Delta
minutes out.
532, flight level 320.
That's because of these changes in
Delta
winds.
532, Indy Center, hello.
Pretty cool, guys. Look, we have full ATC the whole way. So Toronto Center went offline, but when we took off, they were on. They passed us over to Cleveland. They passed us over to Indy, which is where we are now. And then we're going to go to Atlanta Center, 132.975. And Charlotte approach is online, Charlotte Tower, and ground all online. Very cool. Love to see that. And let's just get the airport chart pinned as well. So 36 left or center is going to be vacant on the right.
Or 937 Alpha Mike cross Kelly at 1000, the Indianapolis altimeter 3052.
Kelly 1000, 2052, 297 Alpha Mike.
Smoke 3738, you're ready to contact the altitude.
We're about 30 miles from Linz.
3738, passing 3000.
Join the arrival.
Smoke 3738, roger, climb maintaining 50380, clear direct Terry.
Alright, direct to Terry, climb maintain 50380, smoke 3738.
Indy Center, good evening, Delta 2307. We're climbing 32,000 for 360.
Delta 2307, Indy Center, roger. North 23 Alpha Mike, the Lexington altimeter 3055.
35, thanks. 23 Mike.
North 23 Mike Zulu, VFR altitude at your discretion.
VFR out at our discretion, thanks. 23 Mike Zulu.
North 3 Flight 662, contact at Atlanta Center now, 126.42.
Any center for 5662, what's that for us?
Affirm, Atlanta Center now 126.42.
12642, for 5662.
WestJet 350, descend and maintain flight level 300.
Descend flight level 300, WestJet 350. Alright, let's descend. 300. Just gonna do VS. Alright, I don't need my descent fixed ring.
And center Air Force One, top of descent.
Air Force One, cross Pens at 1000, the Christian Indianapolis, altimeter 3052.
Pens at 1000, Air Force One.
Delta 1734, contact Cleveland Center 119.87.
119.87, Delta 1734.
WestJet 350, contact Atlanta Center 132.97.
32.97, WestJet 350, good night. Atlanta Center, good evening, WestJet 350, flight level 348, descending flight level 300.
WestJet 350, Atlanta Center, roger.
And why is Air Force One on FlightSim? Is that what you saw on VATSIM?
Delta 1709, contact Atlanta approach 133.47.
13347, Delta 1709, thank you.
See you.
Alright, we're going to expect Charlotte approach, perhaps 120.5. Next. So we'll get that plugged in. I'm actually going to go VNAV. And it's just gonna keep 1,000 feet until it, because it's below the profile, but they want us to descend, that's fine. So we'll go to 300 on VNAV's altitude intervent. Let's get the descent checklist. Alright, ATIS information checked, altimeter 3039, although let me just get a quick update on the ATIS actually. KCLT, got information hotel now. Information hotel, wind 030 at 7 knots, 3043. And to make life easier for ourselves, we're gonna pre-plug that in, because you could do that here in the 733043. So that way when we cross transition altitude, we can just easily click with the click of a button, correct that.
Delta 637, I think the wind up there is a little bit stronger than 37 where the other guys are. Maintain Mach 0.77, please.
We'll bring it down to Mach 77. Yeah, it's about 9 degrees faster. So.
Yeah, the winds are crazy up here.
WestJet 350, descend via the Parker 4 arrival, landing north, Charlotte altimeter 3043.
Descend via the Parker 4 landing north, 3043, WestJet 350. Alright, 3043, 3043, pre-selected 3 times. And we got descend via, so we're LNAVing or VNAVing.
323, cross Andre at 13,000, Atlanta altimeter 3044.
Let's continue with the checklist.
Andre at 13.
So, descent.
And can I just get the altimeter one more time?
Sure, Air Canada 323, Atlanta altimeter,
Altimeter reset.
3044.
Radios are set.
304.
It was 110.15 for the localizer. Let me just double check that as well. Landing north, he said, so 110.15 set on my side and the FO side, perfect. Reset MCP altitude.
Right now.
We're gonna go to 240.
Aye, affirmative, American 120.
Could you do Mach 0.80, American 120?
Stanley. Aye, we can do 80.
FMC approach speed
American
reference 146 VREF set. Localizer frequency set. ILS localizer course 003 set. De-icing not required as far as I can tell. Clear skies. Landing altitude 750 checked. Recall. What is this air conditioning, I wonder? What is that? Anybody know? Anyways. Radio altimeter barometric minimum. So we're going to go barometric minimums 944 set on my side and FO side. Auto brakes 3 set. Passing transition level, altimeter reset to local, below 10,000, speed 250, landing lights on, passenger signs on. Alright, descent checklist completed. Approach checklist to go.
American 2479, contact short approach 120.5.
20.5, we'll see you. 2479, thanks.
Okay.
That is a crazy crab. Alright, thrust idle and we're VNaving. We want to be at Willem for 270 and 240 or above. 240 or above. Whoa, why is it climbing? It is turbulent over here, guys. Flight level 290, we got some chops. Did you guys see that? It started to fully climb on us. Alright, let's go speed intervent. We want to slow it down to 270 knots for Willem. We are on LNAV path. Next one's going to be Susan 170 at 270 knots. So safe to say we're not going to bust this altitude restriction of 24. So let's go down to 170 for Susan. Perfect. Alright, looks good. Do I like baseballs or do I like baseball? I don't mind it. I don't really follow baseball, but I like it as a sport, yeah. I don't mind baseball.
Agent 1237, standby. Agent 1237, contact Atlanta Center 126.42.
126.42.
United 110, contact Atlanta Center 126.42. United 110, contact Atlanta Center 126.42. I just received static on that. Your mic might be muted.
Affirm, over to 126.42.
Alright. Still crabbing like crazy, 133 knots from the right. Pretty good flight so far otherwise. Interesting how we can literally see our nose pointed to the right. You can tell you're crabbing even on the chart.
American 120 cross Julie, that's Juliet Oscar, Oscar Lima, India, at and maintain flight level 350.
Okay, then it's going to be 200 or lower for Parker and 250 knots.
Delta 311 cross Julie, at and maintain flight level 350.
120 for Pekin.
Julie, at maintain 350, Delta 311.
Delta 637 cross Julie, at and maintain flight level 350.
Cross Julie, at and maintain 350, Delta 637.
Good afternoon. Charlie 1961. Can I step away for 5 minutes?
Sure, let me know on your back.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and turn the passenger signs on. It's a little bit bumpy. Can go as low as 2,000 now. We'll just VNav it all the way down since we've been given descent via. And we'll let it decelerate at that point to 250 as well. We'll let the box take care of everything. We'll just enjoy the descent. And hope you guys are also enjoying the stream so far. Do hit that like button. It really does help to support the channel and share the stream with more people. Really appreciate it.
Good evening, American 71 climbing 230.
American 71, Atlanta Center, hello.
Let's get an outside look. Hold your ears, this is going to be loud. Oh, it's not that loud actually. Okay, no, that's pretty loud from up here. Whoop, whoop. I like how VNav is like 10 knots below its own target. Can't you just adjust the pitch a little bit? Well, I guess then you'll go off profile. Interesting. And it doesn't want to give thrust uselessly. I wonder if that's how it is in the real aircraft, or if it's like bugging 270, it'll like actually give it thrust to go to 270 in real life. If anybody knows, comment down below. Alright. 1,000 feet to go till transition level. Checked. I feel like changing my wing view. I've had that kind of rearward trailing edge wing view for a while. Let's go right here. That looks good. Kind of like that. That's a cool wing view, huh? We'll go save that as the new one. I still like this engine view. That's our new wing view.
American 120, if you could start down at 350 now for me. Contact Washington.
Alright, 3043, which puts us a lot higher. 3043. and 3043. Remember, it's high to low pressure that's particularly a hazard in aviation if you forget to set to the local altimeter. But
133.47.
low to high, you're clear in the sky. High to low, look out below.
Delta 311, contact Washington Center 133.72.
Washington on 3372.
Alright, yeah, we're going to keep 2000. Actually, am I looking at the right chart? No, you're not. Yeah, we are.
350, contact short approach 120.5.
120.5, WestJet 350, good night.
Okay.
Charlotte approach, good evening, WestJet 350, 17000, descending via with information hotel.
American 1318, contact Atlanta Center 132.907, good night.
132.907, American 1318. See ya!
WestJet 350, thank you for hotel, short approach, you can expect runway 36 center.
Yeah, 36 center, WestJet 350. No
American
problem.
2479, tower 118.1.
Change it to
Tower
36 center.
2479.
Execute. And we'll change it up real quick. Approach. 36 center. And we're gonna unpin the other one so we don't confuse ourselves. So 36 center dated January 2024. 111.7 is the new localizer frequency. Set on both sides. And we're gonna go 12,000. Cool. Final approach course same 003, hasn't changed. And 907 is the new ILS minimums. (907) set on my side and set on their side. Beauty. And after Pekin we're going Linz. Nope, no we're not. After Pekin we're going to THAC. So we're gonna erase that. There we go. A little bit high. Let's give it a little bit of ground spoiler to catch up. Alright, retract. Back on profile, looks good. I am going to quickly grab my fix. Alright, 36 center is in. Field in sight.
Speedbird 1357, show at the approach, you with me?
Yeah, just tuned in. Sorry, I have to get the right frequency.
Speedbird 1357, show at departure, radar contact, proceed direct Bobsy.
Okay, thick for 12,000 and 250 knots.
Proceed direct Bobsy.
And we're going to keep that.
Speedbird 1357.
Short approach, good evening, American 1643. We are 2 miles of Stalker, descending for 14,007.
We're at 1643, short approach, radar contact, hotel's current altimeter 3043. You can expect 36 right.
Altimeter 3043, expect 36 right, American 1463.
Alright, 36 center, we're going to vacate as well on the right. And real quickly,
Speedbird 1357, climb, maintain 16,000.
If I have to go
Climb,
mist,
maintain 16,000, Speedbird 1357.
climb to 3,000. Outbound on Charlotte, radial 001 to Talm, 15.4 DME and hold. Parallel entry, so it's just straight out, climb to 3,000. So very easy missed approach actually. We have a traffic in front of us. In sight. Alright, I'm gonna go speed. Is there any speed restriction? I do want to be at 250, so why is this? Oh yeah, we're past
Seabird
that.
1357, contact Atlanta Center 132.907, get out.
132,
I'm gonna go speed 210.
Seabird 1357.
There we go.
WestJet 350, descend and maintain 9,000.
Descend and maintain 9,000, WestJet 350. Alright, 9,000. I see it. There's the field.
American 1643, fly heading 310, descend and maintain 6,000, vectors 36 right.
Heading 330, expect runway 36 right.
American 1643 at 330, heading descend and maintain 6,000.
Descend, maintain 6,000.
Approach checklist, altimeter 3043 set on
And
my
just to
side,
confirm,
on your
American
side.
1643, sorry, the heading 310 actually, fly heading 310, descend and maintain
Localizer
6,000.
frequency 111.7 set both sides.
Maintain 6,000.
Localizer course 03003 set both sides. Approach not yet. Glide slope alive not yet. Flaps not yet. Okay, so approach checklist complete. And 10,000 feet, landing lights on. Engine start switch is continuous, and cabin altitude 1,000. Delta P is 4 and declining. We're depressurizing nicely. Descending flight level, or descending 9,000. Looking good. Left downwind for 36 center. And we're gonna vacate on the right. Let's get the replay as well. Records, not yet actually, I'll wait till we're on final.
WestJet 350, descend and maintain 4,000.
4,000 WestJet 350.
American 1643, turn to 20 degrees left.
20 degrees left.
Alright. Looking good. Let's plug in 18.1 for tower. Expect that next.
American 1643, descend and maintain 3,000.
Descend, maintain 3,000. 1643.
Alright, let's go flaps 5. It's going to take us forever to descend like this.
Charlotte departure, Delta 217 passing 6,000 climbing KCLT top.
Delta 217, Charlotte departure, radar contact. Proceed direct, Gulfy, climb maintain 16,000.
Give us a little bit better descent rate there.
Maintain 16,000, Delta 217.
I wonder if the intercept course would be the reciprocal of 003. Probably not. Let's try it out. Yes. So I'm gonna go heading. Execute. There we go, box is cleaned up. This approach just climbs straight out to Tomi to 3,000.
WestJet 350, turn left heading 090.
Left heading 090, WestJet 350. I'm gonna slow it down. Field in sight. And field in sight for WestJet 350 if it helps.
WestJet 350, it does help. Expect to turn to final here shortly.
WestJet 350.
WestJet 350, you can descend and maintain 3,000.
Descend and maintain 3,000, WestJet 350.
WestJet 350, turn left heading 030 to join the final clear visual approach runway 36 center.
Left heading 030, cleared visual approach 36 center, WestJet 350.
American 1643, Charlotte Airport is currently at your 1 to 2 o'clock, approximately 12 miles.
Field in sight, 1643.
American 1643, clear visual approach runway 36 right.
Clear visual approach, 36 right, 1643.
American 1643, additionally there's traffic at your 10 o'clock, approximately 6 miles northeast bound to join the final for 36 center is a WestJet Boeing 737.
Okay,
Copy, I have aircraft in sight, 1643.
Wait for glide slope to come
American
in.
1643, roger, just maintain visual separation from that traffic. Delta 217, Atlanta Center 132.9 or 7.
132.97.
WestJet 350, Tower 18-1, good night.
Tower 18-1, WestJet 350, good night. Charlotte Tower, good evening, WestJet 350, visual 36 center.
WestJet 350, Charlotte Tower, runway 36 center, clear to land.
36 center, clear to land, WestJet 350. See ya. Take care, Emil. Okay, flaps 30, gear down, 3 greens, auto brakes 3, and ground spoilers armed, and we are clear to land. Localizer should come in right now. I'll take thrust. Okay, let's go record. Here comes glide slope. 151 is final.
Charlotte Tower, American 1643 is inbound for runway 36 right.
American 1643 Charlotte Tower, runway 36 right, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 36 right, 1643.
Alright, let's go. My aircraft. Got a little bit wind from the right, but nothing crazy. Check. We do need to put Mr. Porch altitude 3000. Alright. We're vacating on the right.
Approaching minimums. 200. Minimums.
Landing.
$100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
A little squirrely there at the end, but we got it on center line. Spoilers, reverse is normal. Decel. Alright, welcome down to Charlotte. Let's vacate on the right. A little bit squirrely on short final. It was kind of
Westjet 350, welcome to Charlotte, kind of ground point 9er.
Ground point 9er, Westjet 350. Welcome down to Charlotte. Hit the like button for that arrival. That was a fun flight. Stop the time.
American 1643, welcome to Charlotte, kind of ground point 9er.
Contact ground, American 1643.
Alright, 121.9er, let's go there. And let's clean it up real quick. Landing lights. APU. And strobes. There we go.
Charlotte ground, American 1643. Request taxi to Bravo 6.
American 1643, was that you calling?
Request taxi to gate Bravo 6 from Romeo.
American 1643, Charlotte ground, welcome to Charlotte, taxi to the terminal via Romeo, crossing 23 at Romeo.
Taxi via Romeo, across 23 at Romeo, 1643.
Alright, let's go to airport. Charlotte ground, WestJet 350 clear of 36 center at Echo 15.
And WestJet 350, Charlotte ground, from Charlotte, taxi straight to the ramp via Echo.
To the ramp via Echo, WestJet 350. Alright, it's so dark I don't even see the ramp, to be honest. So this looks like Echo 15 into the ramp, and we'll park somewhere there. That's the FAR terminal over there, so we're going there somewhere. Cool. Our APU is avail. Guess I could put it on the bus as well. Yeah, so it was a little bit floatier than I would have liked it to be, but we floated it for a butter. 36 center is the longest runway, 10,000 feet, so I think we're still on center line, our touchdown zone, so I can't see the line. I cannot see the line for the life of me. Oh, there it is. I cannot see, so sorry about the ground crew being blinded here. Sorry, ground crew. Parking brakes. APU is on the bus, and we'll go APU lead. Beauty. And we'll wait for 5% N1 and turn off the beacon lights. There we go. Beacon lights off, and we can free the packs.
The boarding requested.
Hour and 56 on the block time, about hour and 37 on the flight. Come up here and we'll turn off all the fuel pumps except the left aft for the APU. Probe heat off. Alright. Let's go ahead and turn off the electrical hydraulic pumps as well. Oops. There we go. Request ground power, sure.
Passengers to boarding
Wait
started.
for ground power to come online. Alright. Welcome down to Charlotte. Let's check the landing rate. Oh my goodness. Look at this. I'm not one to care about the rate much, but -2. Okay, that is the smoothest landing I actually ever had in terms of the numbers. 0.94 Gs. -2. I've never gotten -2 before in the sim. It was really floaty, but we'll take that, chat. We shall take that any day of the week. My goodness. 121. Okay, that's more reasonable according to Sim Toolkit Pro. -121. That's still a butter. Let's see. So it was floaty. 36 center. Let's see. 1,000 footers. 1,500. 2,000. 25. 3,000. So still within the touchdown zone. Floaty, but still within the touchdown zone on center line. We'll call that a W for today. Beauty. Let's go ahead and get off VATSIM now. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the stream, guys. Fun flight. I missed the 7.3. Hadn't been in the PMDG in a while. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and we'll pretend the boarding's all done. Reset position. And how do we change the the panel state here? Is it here? Nope. Is it from here? FS action. Maybe PMDG setup. State panel load. Here we go. We'll go to final. We're off VATSIM. Checked. We'll get it all configured for the replay. There we go, there we go. I'll do some of the replay during daytime as well, just so we can kind of have both. But yeah, let's check it out. Supposedly -2 FPM.
80 knots.
Yeah, let's do wing view. We'll bring it forward. Short final. From this new wing view we're sporting that we saved tonight. I think it looks pretty good. I was really happy with the approach. Smooth. That was smooth. Definitely a butter. On toast. Welcome to Charlotte. Nice. We'll take it. There's the reverser buckets closing. Nice. Let's go back.
Sink.
Let's check it out from this side as well. There's the inner marker. Wow, it's just pure darkness. Oh yeah, that was a certified butter, guys. We'll take that. Smooth. Cool. I'll take that any day of the week. I would have liked it a little bit less floaty, but still within the touchdown zone. Alright guys, enjoy the rest of the replay and your Monday evening. Until next time, I'm out of here. Take care guys, have a good night. Hit that like button on your way out, I really appreciate it. See ya! Take care, bye.
The year is 1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony. Until one day, a young man catches fire. This is Phoenix.